So we are a-okay today. What's up,
Perfect.
Dex? Thank you for that subscribe. I
I
remember you saying
saw
that
a
the other day.
good old subscription for you there. Woot woot.
I like the subscribes here. Subscribes. Subscribes are
Yeah.
nice. I forgot to
They,
do this real quick. Go ahead
what did
with
you do?
um nothing. Not me
Okay,
editing
yeah.
my title.
Not you editing your title. Oh, sir. How are you streaming episode 9 when we already did episode 9?
I'm streaming episode
Hmm.
10, bro. I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
Oh, now it says episode 10.
Exactly.
Technical difficulties.
Not even, bro. Not even. We cooling out here. We cooling.
Yeah,
I'm gonna set
and I
my
see that.
keyboard up here so I can type if I
So
need
how
to.
are you doing today? My words were not about to happen there for a minute.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing
I'm
okay.
doing good.
I
Good.
slept really, really nicely. Surprisingly, my talent usually goes hard as fuck on the fourth. Um, you could see that on my Instagram. Actually, I posted on my story. But yeah, yeah. Woke up at like 6:30, and I'm ready to do this.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be a good day, good episode, and I'm excited. I got some questions. I feel like you should start with the questions first.
Oh, you sleeping? You sleeping, sandwich?
Sandwich is sleeping. Sandwich, why you sleeping?
Sandwich is
It's
always
not a
sleeping.
time to sleep.
So yeah, we got a couple of questions from the viewers, and the first question is, why did we choose to become content creators?
Why did we
So
why did we come to content creators? See, my English is not happening today. This is gonna be a fun episode.
yeah, that's
But
come on
that is
now.
a good question. Why did we become content creators?
Yeah.
Why did you become a content creator?
I had always found joy in other people's videos, right? Nobody Epic. I don't know if anybody else had watched him really here. He was a very uh, prominent creator in my hit my mic. Sorry about that. He was a very prominent creator in my childhood.
And
I'd
his name was
say
Tabasman.
I'd say another one. I'd say another one is the Baz Man. I've been watching him for like 5, 6 years now.
Oh yeah.
He's only been putting out content for like 2 or 3, but the math's there. The math's okay.
Not true.
No, I know, I know. I think I'm actually going on knowing you for almost 2 years now.
Yep. We played
Almost two
on and off
years.
for a little bit, and then kind of like lost contact, and then I came out of the blue and was just like, "Yo, podcast? You interested?"
Podcast. Podcast. So
And
I'd say that the sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
oh no, I was done. It's all good.
Okay. I'd say the most enjoyable part for me in being a creator is knowing that people enjoy the content that I put out. You know what I mean? It's much like being a comedian, because that's another one of my hyper fixations, if you will, right? Is that I wanted to be a comedian. For a long time, always been interested in stand up comedy, things like that. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
a lot of YouTubers who do skits, YouTube poops, and do just make
YouTube poops.
YouTube poops. I don't. I'm there. That's a different category of
Who's
like.
pooping on YouTube?
No, so YouTube poops are essentially just a compilation of quite literally shit. They're
Like
just like
literal shit.
a lot of the times it'll just be a compilation of weird clips and
Okay.
absolutely no bars on sound levels.
Okay, I thought you were talking about like somebody's there with a camera and next to the toilet filming
No, no, no,
poop.
no, 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 bro. So like, people who have seen YouTube poops will know what I'm talking about. If you wanted to watch some, you can look it up. You just literally look up YouTube poop within YouTube, and it'll pop up some
I hope I get what
compilations
you're
for sure.
searching, and I don't get what I'm thinking the search would be.
Hey man, if you get what you're searching, you get what you're searching for. But
Fair enough.
I've always liked Vanoss Gaming, where they do skits or even just gaming with your friends. You know what I mean? That's what kind of inspired Funny Moments with the Mob. You can check that series out on my YouTube channel. Um, yeah, Yeah, bringing joy to people's life and making them laugh, because laughing at not only yourself and making other people laugh is my therapy, honestly. So I'd say that's why I joined content creation or started making content in general.
Very nice.
Yeah. How about you? How about you, bro?
Um, for me, starting content creating, it was a journey for me. Um, I started. Did I do YouTube first or Twitch? No, I did Twitch first. I streamed under the handle gman997. It's somewhere there on Twitch. You will find an account named gman997. That is me. Also Bazlinga. That was another one. I did 2 accounts on Twitch. Streamed Destiny 1, the raids, for a while, and then I stopped, and then I went into doing YouTube, and I did vlogs, and I was kind of doing them with my buddy, like you were talking about doing vlogs, and so I wanted to give it a try. Did some prank videos. A lot of them are very cringy. They're still up on my channel. So if you go far enough down my channel, you will see all of my vlogs and prank videos that I've done. Little self-promoting there, but not at the same time because it's cringe.
Hey man,
but yeah,
all
that
of
was
our
pretty
earlier
much.
videos are cringe. I feel like
Oh yeah, for
we
sure.
can say that as creators. My first YouTube video was posted 10 years ago. I think 11 this year. Um, if you wanted to check it out, you can. But
Oh, I will. I'm gonna go look for it now
it's
after this.
Garbo. It's so Garbo, bro. It's literally prepubescent me. So like, my voice is like this the whole time. It's so
That's the
cringe,
worst
bro.
part of
It's
looking at
so
older
bad.
videos and just kind of seeing how we sounded and how we kind of like portray ourselves.
I know you thought I was annoying now. Just wait till you
Oh
see
boy.
that video, bro.
I feel like that should be an episode that we should do where we go through our older videos on our channels.
Oh
That
no.
would be kind of
That's
entertaining.
it's actually interesting that you said that, because I've been considering on making a separate channel or even just a separate playlist on my channel and naming it cringe playlist and putting all of my older edits, all of my 20 to 30 minute Apex compilations that have no right being that fucking long, by
Yeah.
the way, and put them into this specific cringe playlist, and then have everything else, the quality, the better stuff. I shouldn't say quality because I'm still getting the hang of everything, but the better stuff just kind of out there in their specific playlists.
Yeah. And like, so that was pretty much my beginning. And what led me to kind of be a content creator, kind of to add more onto that question. Um, I don't know if you know, but Tobuscus, Toby Turner,
Yep.
my absolute favorite YouTuber. A lot of people were like, "Oh, they're favorited to PewDiePie." For me, PewDiePie wasn't my thing. I looked up to Tobuscus because I loved how weird he was, and he wasn't afraid to be weird.
Let's go,
And it
Rooster
kind of,
Teeth! Whoop, 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 whoop.
but he kind of wasn't like he wasn't afraid to just be himself, and that kind of gave me motivation and helped me get out of my shell and kind of show people my weird side. Still working on it. It's a work in progress, but it is better than what it was thanks to his influence. And that also led me to wanting to become a content creator because I was like, this is awesome. Like, he's pumping out views, he's meeting new people. I want to try that. And so I tried that first with Twitch, and then I went to YouTube, and then I kind of left YouTube and went back to Twitch. And then we all know my story of going back and forth with YouTube and Twitch. And now I'm back to YouTube. Permanently, though. This is, I'm about 95% sure this is going to stick with me staying on YouTube.
I got $10 that in like by the end of the year, Baz will be back to Twitch.
I doubt that. I'll take that
Or
bet.
streaming on Kick. Or streaming on Kick. I could see
I will
that.
take that bet.
all right.
$10.
$10. Virtual handshake. Let's do it.
I don't know where yours is on mine, but I'm on this side.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Like, wait. There we go. There we go. Handshake.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
That
worked. All right. Do you have another question from your viewers? All right. Like, should we do kind of like a back and forth? You do one question, I'll do one question.
Yeah, let's do it back and forth because I got a call.
Okay. Cool. All right. So I have one from Sam, saying, "What is one big dream that you have?"
Oh,
It's a good one. and that could be anything. It could be
uh,
related to streaming,
to
gaming,
content,
or
right,
just in
right.
general.
That is a very that is a very good question. Thank you,
Right?
Sam. Um, I haven't really been public about it. I plan to keep it that way for now. And I've kind of hinted at it and made subtle announcements that we'll be doing big things. You can even like look right below Baz's avatar on my screen, at least.
Oh,
It's probably my avatar on his screen. On my sweater, you see a mammoth and MHG, and you're probably wondering what that is. That is the gaming organization or company that me, Samich, Dex, Ember, and a good friend of mine, Dusty. It is a C. It is a C within on the sweater because it's going to be Mammoth Hunt Collective. Thank you for that
okay.
correction, Dex. So that's going to be the Mammoth Hunt Collective. For this whole kind of gaming organization, bigger than the gaming organization though, because like we're like Dexter was saying, it's a collective. So a lot of music creation, a lot of graphic artists, you know what I mean? Just a whole big thing to kind of promote us as a collective and a group of talented people. You know what I mean? So
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
yeah. So, and but it's going to start with the gaming organization, you know, to get things rolling and to obviously have social media presence. And we haven't really done anything with that yet. So that, like I said, I'm not going to be too public about it, but that is the dream and what is in the works. So
I have
once
questions on it, but I
this
know
gets turned in,
I have questions on it, but I know I can't ask them because what you said, not making it public yet. So I'm
if
going to keep those
you,
questions for when you're more ready to actually be open on that. But
I'm
it's pretty exciting.
I'm ready for any questions. I just if I can answer them is also a question.
So guys, he's going to be pulling a Kevin Feige,
Yeah, no,
asking when we're asking about the next Marvel movie. So like,
I'm PR trained by
yeah,
Marvel. Okay, so no, I wish. Holy
so
shit.
Marvel's just like, all right, we have a sniper on his position.
See, the thing is, if I was PR trained, I would be able to keep Christmas gifts as a secret. And what do
Oh,
you
I'm
know?
horrible.
A week before Christmas, I have to give something up, bro. Like,
This is off topic, but like and my anniversary is coming up with me and my girlfriend. 4 years. I got her a gift. I'm not gonna say it because she's probably watching this stream. But I got her a gift,
what
and
was
it
it,
came
Baz? What
early.
was it? Go ahead. I got
I'm
you,
not
bro.
gonna
Just
say
whisper
it.
it. Just whisper it. I got you, man. I won't tell.
Uh, I got it, and it came early because
Sorry,
I
Baz. It's
got it
all
from the
good.
website, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna be late or if it was gonna be early. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna order it now. If it comes early, great. I've had it for like 3 months. I'm the kind of person when I have a gift, I want to give it to them right away. It is killing me that July 20th is not coming sooner. And so she knows this, and she's like, she's perfectly chill about it. Like, she's good with waiting for gifts. I'm not. I'm like, I want to give it to you now. I, I could not be PR trained if somebody told me something that I couldn't know. Like if it was Marvel, it would be very hard. I'd be like Tom Holland. I would give out spoilers
I
without
would,
trying to.
I would hint at it for sure, and by hinting at it, people would definitely figure it out.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I wasn't. I mean, I would. I probably even probably I don't know. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not very good at PR.
but my question would have been that is it like a business corporation? Like, is that kind of like what you guys are leaning towards?
Oh, 100%. So like all of us are like Dex is kind of one of our first recruits or like person outside of the kind of original idea, I guess. Ember was originally, but she had kind of been the foundation with a lot of the ideas that kind of formed the group. So she's definitely one of the people who had been there from the start. But it was originally like me, Dusty, and Samich who had thought of
Okay.
this. And the premise of it is going to be, of course, like a business, you know, where we promote each other's music. You know what I mean? If we're making music, art. You know what I mean? If we're making art, eventually, I think we're going to start making like toys and things. Start making like
My
3D
God, we can get
printed
like a toy
items.
version of you.
At
A
some point,
giant action
maybe.
figure.
I at some point maybe. I have a merch store and it doesn't do
I already have a good idea.
too well. So
A toy
a
version
Don
of
action,
you with a Dawn hat, with a Tommy gun in one hand, and a blue lightsaber in the other hand.
100%. That is if the interest is there, that is 100% the goal.
I feel like you just need to get it for yourself and put it on your setup because like that would be cool. Like make the robes almost like a mobster suit, but also like a Jedi robe style suit.
That'd be sick, bro. My 3D printing skills would have to be like off the charts. So
Oh yeah,
that would be that's definitely in the future. Toy Don Moji, the original picture. Yes, yeah. There's a lot of ideas. There's a lot of ideas. The main premise though is that we're going to be putting a lot of our ideas into like I said, aforementioned, art, making music, getting into esports and creating that organization, you know what I mean, where we um, just have fun with it, you know what I mean? A lot of these esports organizations, they take things seriously and they, it's, I want to see some fresh, something fresh, you know what I mean? 100 Thieves comes into mind where I'm kind of not necessarily basing the organization off of, but like obviously we're going to be doing things other than just gaming. You know what I mean? And 100
yeah.
Thieves is also an apparel line now. I don't know if you guys knew about that, but they are like kind of their own lifestyle brand now, as well as a gaming organization. So that's what we're going to try and do. Invest
Cool.
in Beanstalk? No, I don't think that's the plan.
Beans.
We are. I will say this that we're gonna try and make games. Um,
Ooh.
that's the ultimate and original goal or idea, and then it kind of branched off to like making toys, making music, art, all these other kind of things. So we're gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of things.
I'm quite excited to see where all of this goes.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be exciting.
Once we get the social media up and running and figure out what we're going to do with it first, I'll definitely keep you guys posted on my personal socials, and I'm sure
Good.
like the other members will do the same if they set that their socials. But for right now, I'm the only like Dexter streams, but not too often, so I'm the only like quote unquote content creator as of the moment within the group. So, but the goal is to have everyone be content creators, you know, and stream our own different stuff. Did you have another question for the from the viewers or
I'm going to say my big dream because I haven't said mine yet.
Oh yeah. I fucking shit, man. That's my bad.
You took the show.
You get me interested, bro. MHG is definitely like a big. I'm sorry, man. That is like it's constantly on my mind.
You're going on about it. I wanted to hear about it, and you provided.
I'll stream right now. Don't mess with my emotions. Stream, bro. I dare you.
Dex. But my big dream, I would say, is honestly okay for my gaming side. I would love to actually make it on YouTube and like be kind of like McJuggernuggets, Tobuscus, Courage JD. Like I don't obviously expect to be exactly like them. I want to be my own version of that. But I want to make it on YouTube. I want to be able to hit 1 million subscribers. I want to get those play buttons. I want to be able to like put them up on the wall on my stream setup.
Not gonna lie, play button would go hard.
It would. And like I want my YouTube basically to be a platform, yes, to be a second job where I can do my own job and then also still have YouTube as well as an income, but also to have that community. I want my YouTube chat to be just filled. I want everyone chatting amongst themselves, chatting to me. Like I want that experience.
Community type shit, bro.
Exactly. And so, like, that's kind of where I want it to be in terms of my gaming side. Personal side, my dream would honestly be to, like, own my own restaurant or the gaming cafe.
That'd be
Like
sick.
I had
Okay.
this dream of like I was talking to my buddy about it, and because we always will randomly come up to each other and be like, "Oh, this would be cool," and like let's talk about this. Creating a store that basically it's a gaming store, but also if you were in like there'd be like a lounge, so you go play the games in this lounge, and then if you be like an hour and call it for like $50 or something, you
Hmm.
play for an hour, and then you get like 20% off of the game if you want to buy that game that you played. So like say Assassin's Creed came out and you wanted to play that for an hour at this cafe, you go, you pay $50, you get like drinks, popcorn, or whatever on the table, and you get like after if you decide you want to play, you want to buy that, you can get it for like 15-20% off.
Okay, I like
So
that.
like you're still like in
Kind
terms
of
of
like
a
Dave and
business
Buster's.
standpoint, yeah. So like as a business standpoint, it would be good because you're getting those people to come in and like spend that money, and probably not $50, maybe like 30 or 40. And then it's not the price of the game, but it's about half. And but you're able to play it, and then you get a coupon that you can come back within the week to buy it, kind of thing. Because then
That'd be
like
pretty
there's so
cool.
many times where like you would buy you buy a game and you trade it in right after because there's no places where you can rent games anymore. At least in Canada, like I can't think of a place where you can rent a game. And it would just be nice that if you could actually play a game and know, okay, well, I don't. This isn't really a game I would want to own, but at least I could try and kind of play it for that hour,
Do you guys
and
not have
then
Redbox?
not anymore. We didn't. Well, we never had Redbox, but we had like Blockbuster. We had Rogers Video,
Yeah, yeah.
um, but those don't exist anymore. They closed down.
I think there's like one blockbuster left in the whole entire world.
Yeah, so
Holy
like maybe in
crap.
Canada it would probably be a better spot, but I feel like that would just be cool because like you could buy games there, but you could also try them out beforehand,
That'd
and
be
so like
pretty
that's
sick.
kind of like that'd be something that I would like to do, and like there'd be we could have like a manga wall, like like comic wall. It could kind of be like a multiversal place to go because I feel like if done right, it could be like a highlight of a town to be like, oh, I want to go to that town because I can go play the games, or I can go read a book or get manga.
Not gonna lie, I've wanted to visit Canada for a while. I'd make the trip up there for that cafe for sure.
Right? So like that's kind of like what my other dream would be if I was if like say I like made it really good on YouTube, that's pretty much where my income would go. It would go like straight to something like that.
Nice, dude. Hell
Like that
yeah.
would be cool if I could do that. YouTube, whatever my other job was, maybe not my other job, but because if I ended up having the business, that would be my job.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I feel like that would just be cool. That would kind of be my big dream.
That's awesome, man. I like that idea.
Thank you.
I what was I gonna say about there was something that popped in my mind when you were saying that and I lost it. Oh man. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Say, in terms of like, is Game Force? Oh, GameFly. I think you're talking about GameFly. I don't know if that's the name of it, but back in the late 2000s, early 2010, there was a website you could set up an account and you could find any game and you could rent it. It was mailed to you and you kept it for like a week or two and then you sent it back. Yes,
Oh,
that
that's
was
cool.
GameFly. I think it might still be up and running. I'm not too sure. It didn't do too well, if I'm not mistaken, because it was essentially like Netflix. For those of you who don't know, Netflix has not always been a streaming service. They actually did not have a streaming service at all. They would send you DVDs literally by mail that you would rent out, keep for however long you would want. No late fees, no anything like that, much like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video that we had here in the US. And you would send it back. And then they would get
That's
you more DVDs if you on your queue.
I
You had this
remember at
whole
like
list.
our superstore, they had like a little like a big box right next to the entrance that you could actually go in and you could drop the movies off in there, like for
Nice.
Netflix.
Bro, Netflix was crazy. That's essentially what GameFly was. Is they would send you games through the mail and you would send it back and then they would send you another game that was on your queue.
Okay.
Um yeah, it just had to be mailed. Yeah, you can just like rent a digital key. I don't That'd be kind of weird to figure it out. Um, I was gonna say though, if you're mine and Baz's age, right? Because I'm 24. Baz, I think you're a couple years
What do
older
you
than
mean? I'm
me.
old as fuck.
You're not old as fuck, man.
My
Come on.
back hurts the second I turn 28, okay?
Bro, my back's been
28 came,
hurting
and then like I
since I
woke
turned
up in the
21,
morning,
okay?
and I'm just like, oh, my back.
All the hard labor that I endured when I was like 16 to 20, I wake up with all kinds of problems, okay? But half the people alive today don't even know it. You could put a disc copy of Netflix in the first Wii and you could watch it that way.
That's
Yeah, bro.
that's awesome.
The Wii could play DVDs. The first edition at least. I don't think the second
I
edition
love
could.
the way you said that. Diva D's.
DVDs.
No, Diva D's.
Oh well, I am meant to be dramatic. But if you're our age, right, mid 20s, late 20s, and you don't have friends that are also business partners or like just constantly spewing off ideas to try and like not work for the rest of your life on, get more friends, get better friends. I'm not no clashing on your friends, but if you
I
don't
was just saying,
make
these people have like the most loyal friends, and then you're just telling them, get better friends.
well, I had loyal friends too, bro, but those same loyal friends called me fake as fuck because I'm focusing on my business shit. You know what I mean? And those kind of people you
Oh,
don't
well,
need
that's
in
not
your
a good.
life.
No, we don't need that.
So that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. If you don't have people that are literally business partners within your life who don't constantly try to make your ambitions true or even have the same goals as you, and you try to like do it together, like you were just saying with you and your friend talking about the fucking cafe all the time, me and the
Yeah,
homies trying to make MHG, get better friends. It's quite simple. Like
exactly.
I'm sorry. Like I don't care. I've known a lot of the people that I've known for a while, okay? And if they are not supportive of you in your dream, if they're not
Hey, Lord Law, how you doing,
if
buddy?
they're not liking or sharing, you know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. If they're not like actively trying to grow your business for you or even come up with ideas with you to expand or even be a business, like I said, be a business partner with you,
Yeah.
get better friends.
All right. So let's. What's your next question?
My next question was how old are we? So that's we kind of already
Oh, okay.
covered that.
28 and 27. You said no, 24. Sorry, I aged you.
Motherfucker, you
If
wished.
I'm old, you're coming with me, okay?
Usually I get the looks that I'm 12. Do I really look like I'm 27? Shit. I guess
It's the patch of the hair.
the little patch, bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
the soul patch.
I just barely started growing this out again. This is literally a month of work and you're going to say that I'm 27. All right, buddy.
That's rough.
We're going to calm
This
down
has
here.
been like I don't even know when I shaved this.
You shaved last podcast episode, I'm pretty sure, bro.
I think it was the last two podcasts.
It was less than a month. Okay, it was less than a month, and you have that, you fucking mountain man, and I have this. Okay,
Hey, I take offense to
13-year-old
that. Say
boy.
a Canadian, okay? Sorry, eh?
Don't give a fuck. You should be proud of your what is it called? Your strong jawline, your
I remember in
ability
high
to grow a
school.
beard.
I remember in high school, I had as the patchiness as much as you have the patchiness on like on that one spot, but I had it like patchy here. I was like, I really wish I would get like a full beard. Like, I hope it's not like this. And then once I hit like college, probably after college, it was just like boom, beard. I'm like, yes.
You know what's stupid?
Hmm.
Didn't really start growing hair on like my Adam's apple or like the goatee, right?
Yeah,
Until I was 16.
that's not that bad.
Like 18, if anything. Till I literally, bro, you know what literally put hair on my chest? Marlboros. Smoking cigarettes, okay? I'm not trying to promote bad behaviors because you should, God, by God, don't ever, kids, Okay, you shouldn't be listening to this, but if you are listening to this, don't fucking smoke cigarettes. Okay, if
Watch
you
your fucking mouth. This is a mature podcast. There is no fucking swearing here.
my fucking bad. Anyway, I
So,
I I did have a question that wasn't the age here because we got
okay.
sidetracked with you calling me 27. The fuck is that?
Sorry.
Whoa! Dexter says. Sorry, I forget he's 13. We gotta watch our mouths here, guys. He's
You want to get banned from the
you want to
server?
get banned from the server. Yes, a little inside joke there. That's awesome. So, what is our signs? Is what I got.
Like zodiac sign?
Yeah, what is your sign?
My sign is Aries. I was about to say zodiac. My sign is zodiac.
Your sign is zodiac.
Yeah, no,
All right.
I'm an Aries.
All right, okay.
April 7th,
Aries.
1995.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm an emotional person.
Very aggressive.
Hell, I cried at Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Wait, no, it wasn't that one. Which one did I cry at? I cried at a movie that was recently out. You. Oh, his. Wait, what?
Dexter's sign is McDonald's, apparently. Yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, not gonna lie, the McDonald's arches do go hard, though.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what movie. There was a movie that recently that I was sitting through, and I was just like, yeah, I cried through that. I know for sure I cried at I Am Legend. Spoiler alert, but when that dog got infected and he had to put the dog down, dude, I was like bawling. I was actually like, as a kid, I was crying so bad, and my mom's just like, "It's okay, it's a movie." I'm like, "But the dog's dying."
When was your birthday, Dex? I can figure this out right now. If you're a Taurus or not.
Let
I
me
am a
Google when
Libra.
McDonald's was opened.
I'm dead right now. I am a Libra, though.
You're a Libra.
I'm a Libra. I was born September 24th.
Nice.
Yeah.
You look like a Libra. I don't know what that means, but you look like a Libra.
I'm also a very emotional person. Half all the way, man.
You know, emotions are key to everything.
Was it more humane for him to choke him to death, or should he have just shot him? Thoughts?
Oh, he's talking about I Am Legend. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I haven't seen the movie, so I'm like, what the fuck? Born May 17th. I think you're a fuck.
And I feel like it would have probably been a little more humane to shoot him.
And she was born 10 days before that. So I can't remember if it switches in the middle of May or not. Let's see. May 17th, Zodiac. Yeah, you're a Taurus, Dex. Well, the humane and quick way. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen it, but you know, just gotta shoot him, man.
Yeah,
it's the quickest way out. Sometimes it's not.
So let's see what our next question. We're on question number 2 on my side. Have you been enjoying playing Tears of the Kingdom? This is from Heidi.
Ooh.
So, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying playing Tears of the Kingdom. It is fun. I actually saw a recent post by Mr. Lordlaw, and he explained exactly what I was feeling about Tears of the Kingdom. It's a fun game. It's just like the gameplay. I feel like it's just not as exciting. There's a lot of other games that are kind of taking my attention right now, like Diablo 4, Final Fantasy 16.
6 Days in Fallujah.
Yep, 6 Days of Fallujah. We got to play that again too.
Oh, dude, I'm so down.
But I'm not even saying that Tears of the Kingdom's a bad game. I just feel like there are a lot of other games that are kind of stealing my attention in terms of that. And the story, it's good. It's just not grabbing me as much as I thought it would be.
Spartan 2 is Standby. I'm dead.
Oh, perfect. But yeah, like that would be my opinion. And to the answer, yes, I am enjoying it, but I am not currently playing it at the moment. I kind of play on and off. Like if I go to my girlfriend's place, I'll bring my Switch. or if we're just kind of chilling outside in the patio, then I'll bring it out and I'll start playing it out in the sun.
Makes sense.
Yeah. It's one of the wonderful things of having a Switch is that you could just take it off of the dock and play it anywhere you want.
I actually touch grass, so
That's very fascinating. Just don't be just be gentle. Get its consent before you do it too.
before I touch grass.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you had heard something else. I was just making sure you did hear me correctly.
I heard it.
Okay. All right.
That grass has feelings too, okay?
Also gives me allergies, so fuck that grass.
Yes. That's aggressive. Here, I'm gonna steal one more question from this side.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What would your dream gaming background setup look like?
We had literally just talked about this.
We talked about this off stream too.
You go ahead, because I'm gonna take it like to a whole other. I don't want it to be another corporate question. Go.
So
go ahead.
my dream gaming background setup, it would basically be, I want to have like a separate room. I don't want to have this stupid curtain background. I want to have a room background. I want to have like posters, and this kind of falls back to like my dream. I want to have my play buttons up on the wall as well, and then I want to have my Funko Pops on the wall lined up next to each other, and I also want to have a soundproof room, like where you can get those paddings.
Yes.
That you can get.
Guitar
I want a soundproof. Yeah, I want a soundproof the room, so I don't have to worry about waking up my girlfriend whenever we do move in together. Because I feel like that would be just disastrous if I woke her up.
Hint.
Yeah. And then those I forgot what they're called. They're like hexalites.
Yeah.
I want to get that on the wall too. I kind of want to have it like trailing. I don't want to have it like one spot like how some people do it. I kind of want to have to like have like a nice little swirl.
Nice.
That would be pretty much my dreaming background like setup.
Sorry, I woke up really early this morning. I'm not used to that.
Oh, same. I've been up since 8.
Hey, we woke up at the same time.
Perfect.
Well, I mean, I woke up at 6 my time, so
yeah,
woke up at the same time, but different times.
Yeah, exactly. Different time zone, same time. Send you a telepathic wave. I'm like, wake up.
I'm on it, Baz. I'm on it. Sorry, gotta wake up and do nothing for the next 4 hours.
Now, were you actually set up?
Your mic cut out? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hey. What did you ask? Yeah.
Oh.
It cut out for a little bit.
I said, were you set up at the beginning of the stream?
Oh. Kind of. Not really. No. I was playing Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga through shared play with Savage literally like 20 minutes before the podcast, and then I saw you join the server and send me a message, and I was like, I'm gonna join before he thinks I'm sleeping.
I saw you were online. That was one thing. I first checked if you were online to be prepared, and I saw the little green thing. I'm like, okay, he's ready. We're good.
Now that doesn't mean anything most of the time, though.
Oh no, if it shows yellow, I know you're sleeping, and then I will call you.
If it's gray, he's like, my fucker.
So now your dream, your setup.
Yeah.
Dream gaming background.
Honestly, it would be exactly like this. That's honestly why I kind of moved everything around from my normal background. I know you guys think everything's different, and it is different. All my artwork and everything is on that side of the monitor, so I have something good to look at. Unfortunate for you guys. But essentially, I would have my PC in the camera, I would have the same LEDs or even like these RGBIC strip lights that I see on Govee, which actually you can get those hex lights that you were talking about through Govee. Hint, hint.
Okay.
I think they're like $69.99 USD, so probably $80 Canada.
Yeah, probably 80 for for us, sadly.
Govee is a really cool website, though. They're a nice website to go through, not just for LED lights, but for home applications as well. They're trying to be like a smart home business kind of thing, and
That's
of
cool.
course the hue lighting or the mood lighting, right, kind of goes into that. So that's why they made a shit ton of lights, and of course, with that being said, it can connect to your Alexa, Google, things like that. Then you can say, "Hey Siri, turn on my fucking lights," and she'll be like, "Okay, right on it. Turn on your lights." So, excuse me.
Bless your soul.
Excuse me. Shit.
Bless your soul. You got one more bless, and then you're cursed.
Yep. And I'm cursed.
Bless you. No, that's your third. Oh, yeah, now you're cursed.
No, I always know, bro. There's always three, and then one more, if not more. Oof. All right.
Oh,
I think I'm done.
that's you.
Nope.
There we go.
All right. That should be it. Okay. Jesus Christ Almighty.
You're getting close to that PC when you sneeze.
It'll be all right. Yeah, it'll be all right.
Ends up sneezing right as you look at the PC. Whacks it.
I'm worried about sneezing onto my PSU. It's like literally right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the only downside about this case. That's why I can't wait to build my new PC.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be super dope. But back to the lighting on the ceilings, you know, so it'd be lit everywhere. Kind of already have my underglow to my table, so mission accomplished there. I want a secret lab desk so I can have my monitors mounted and not so fucking close to me, god damn it. And everything would be nicely done with that. With just my monitors being mounted to my desk, everything would be cleaned up.
Right.
I think the only other thing that I would want to add to my setup currently to make my dream setup, right, is Death Star panels.
Yeah, you were telling me about those.
The Death Star lighting panels, like literally right behind me, right here, and on my wall over there, to make like a whole recording studio. And like you said, soundproofing on that wall so that my family doesn't hear, so that I can record in peace too sometimes. God damn it.
Yeah.
And then a Darth Vader shrine, because Darth Vader is my favorite character. I know that's cliche as fuck to say. Bite me. I want his bust right here, and then
So
a couple
serious
of displays. A couple of displays. And that would be my perfect setup. A couple of my helmets. I want a Darth Vader helmet, obviously, you know, somewhere. Probably hang it up with the Darth Vader shrine up here. My display case I would really like on a shelf, like right here somewhere. My camera, of course, would be backed up, so everything would be visible, and yeah, just all my collectibles here in one spot. Cause I've been collecting for quite some time, heavily collecting for like the last 2 or 3 years, and only partially collecting for like the last 5-10 years. I think I only have a couple of things from my childhood that I kept, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
collecting to me is very new, but I still have like pretty much anything and everything that I would have. My lightsabers on a wall, and a Darth Vader lightsaber.
I actually 3D printed it's like a stand that you could put your lightsaber in, and then at the top there's another thing that you print off, and it kind of clips onto the blade, and you can mount it up on the wall, and it has a Rebel Alliance logo on it.
You have a 3D printer? I keep forgetting about
I used
that.
to.
Oh,
I used to have one, and then I ended up selling it.
dude.
Somehow I sold it for the price that I bought it for.
Well, 3D printers are pretty sought out for. I'm looking
Yeah.
into. The thing is with my hyperfixations, right, is that I don't do research before getting into them. So then I get frustrated because I get all dope. I dive into it, you know what I mean, try to do everything. But like Unreal Engine, and trying to make like a landscape and shit. Still
Right.
a very big passion of mine to create a digital landscape and to create like some cinematics, you know, within an Unreal Engine and utilizing Blender. With this PC, I can't do that, unfortunately, so that kind of got halted. But that also got halted by my knowledge and my extreme, what is it called, anticipation for the software, and to just dive right in before knowing what the hell I'm doing. And then I get frustrated and say, well, this is stupid, and uninstall it. So uh, yeah, I think that's it for the dream setup, though. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, just more Star Wars and kind of futuristic space looking, you know. Because once I get the PC, it would tie in very nicely to my setup, I think.
that'd be cool. I saw on
Yeah.
your side you do have a new question in your chat.
Yes, I do. It says if you guys never found gaming or never got into gaming, everyone has an optional route. What would have been yours if this isn't the way you guys wanted to go? Um, and that's interesting because I have ADHD. So, like I was just talking about, I have different hyper fixations throughout my life, and content creation is my first YouTube video was posted 10 years ago, but content creation and trying to take it seriously and making videos is very new to me. Uh, Within the last 2 years, actually, is when I started that, you know?
Yeah, and
So
like it's hard. Like, are we talking about like if we never were gaming and streaming it and doing content,
I was about to say,
or
because I've
just in
always been a
general?
gamer. I've always been a gamer. I can't really picture my life without gaming. Maybe I would have started working out and
It'd be
actually been
really
over six
weird
foot. Who knows though?
because like I believe it was Dex that asked that
Hey, what's
question.
up,
Correct?
Reaper? How you doing?
Um, let's see. Yeah, it was Dex. So, like, are you asking what other content we would be streaming and making content for, or are you just saying in general if we never were gamers,
I think that
what
would have
would we
been.
do?
I think he's asking like if we weren't gamers or interested in gaming slash content creation for our careers, what we would have been doing instead. And to that, if that is the correct and question, you never touched games. If we never touched games at all, I think I would have touched music instead. I think I would have really like been 100% into music and taking that way more seriously than I do, because I do make music on the side, kind of always have made music on the side.
Okay.
But like I was explaining with the MHG kind of business, kind of bring it back to that. I'm going to express all of the hyperfixations and the interests that I've had in my life through that business. So I can't really picture. I mean, you could really just take out gaming. I mean, quite honestly, uh, outside of that, I would probably still be interested in making games, or at least like making movies. Got the show me custom lightsabers, so there's that for you, Reaper.
You know what? Here, we'll do mine too. Mine's not custom,
This one wasn't custom. I got to get mine from over there.
but it's nice and blue. It's a nice solid blue. But yeah, I feel like for me, I would probably be doing like vlogs or prank videos like what I was doing before, and cooking videos. Like I did a cooking video up on my channel as well, somewhere up there where I made like a taco lasagna.
but you
Um,
pictured, but you picture yourself as always been like a content guy. Like you've
I feel
always
like
made videos, no matter if it's gaming or not.
yeah, because I've done videos before I did my gaming videos as well.
See, I've done
So I
a
feel like
lot of shit,
regardless, I would have
honestly.
kind of went to a content creating side of things. Whether it was like I said, whether it was cooking, pranks, vlogs, or even comic book manga reviews. Because I did do one of those. It was like a Ghost Rider review. I did.
Okay, that's pretty
Ron's
cool.
voice isn't audible on stream.
See, I think sound alerts have been disabled for this scene.
What the? Oh,
Reaper
1 second. 1 sec. Your voice isn't audible for some reason.
isn't audible.
Yeah, like on my end, I don't know what the hell happened.
Interesting. Well, while he's figuring that out, guys, Reaper, these sound alerts have been disabled
There we
for
go.
the
All right, I got you.
podcast to eliminate any kind of trolls or anything like that. So, do
Thank you, Lord
apologize.
Law, for that. So I don't know what happened there. So something happened. I don't know when my audio kind of cut out, but I was working earlier in the stream.
You cutting me
So
off, Baz?
yeah, I was. You're talking way too much, man. I had to do it.
Man, if I had $1 for every time I heard that, I would not be here, my man. I'd be on an island somewhere. Woo wee boy.
Like an island boy. I don't want to be an island boy.
Nope, I am the only person who I'm not. No, nope, not that.
You don't want to do it? You don't want to sing the island boy?
No,
But you'll be an island boy.
I'll be an island boy, but I won't be with the island boys. Okay, I won't. I won't do it, Baz.
You're gonna do it. It's gonna happen.
I won't do it. It's not gonna happen.
It is.
No.
On to the next question.
Yeah.
Favorite snacks to eat while you're gaming or watching shows?
Ooh. See, I like chips. Chips is a classic go-to.
I was gonna say chips is a good one. Chips and gummies.
Yes, gummies. Ooh. Skittles or M&Ms?
M&Ms.
That's definitely like. There was.
But no, it's better. Mini M&Ms.
Mini M&Ms are fire.
Remember the little tubes that you could get?
Yes.
Those. Oh gosh, as a kid, I
used to sell them at my store.
All of them. Like I just down them all.
I'm gonna send you some mini M&Ms, Baz, at some point.
I would be in heaven. I would be so happy. I freaking love mini M&Ms. I like Skittles, but M&M. If I had to pick between M&Ms and Skittles, M&Ms would win every day.
See, and I'm more of a fruity, colorful kind of guy, so
I can appreciate that. That was a pretty quick question. You got one on yours before I use one on here?
Yeah, and I'm still debating on what I think chips would still be my go-to, honestly.
What type of chips?
Now, salt and vinegar for sure.
But what brand?
Boulder Canyon. It's a local brand. Well,
okay.
They were local. I think they kind of exploded since then. But Boulder Canyon salt and vinegar chips for sure.
I would say Doritos Sweet Chili Heat.
Ooh, if Doritos were to bring the Doritos Jacked Buffalo Ranch Wild Wings back, that was
I've never even heard of that, and that sounds pretty interesting.
Look up Doritos Jacked, and the first image you'll see is like a kind of blue and black bag, and it says Buffalo Ranch Wild Wings. Bro, they were so good.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had these here.
They were like a kind of tangy because of the ranch taste, you know what I mean? But they were
bigger,
spicy.
bolder, thicker. Doritos Jacked Ranch.
They're making my mouth water, bro. It's making
that sounds really good.
They were so good. Oh my god.
There's another one too. Oh, sweet spicy taco. You should do a video
on the forest and let me know on that because I'm down to do it with you, Dex. We can sandwich. We could also do it all together. So definitely let me know about that.
Like the game forest.
Yeah, the game, the forest. And he says this is a question for both of us again. You can only play one game for the
chip
rest
challenge?
of your lives.
No chip challenge. I did the chip. Oh, speaking of chips, I did the one chip challenge with my uncles on Father's Day weekend. Holy fuck, that hurt so much. It was so hot.
I don't like hot stuff.
I don't mind hot stuff, but not too hot. And that like burnt my mouth. And it was Carolina Reaper, and it made our tongues blue, and it was like an effect of the chip. But I literally grabbed a full bag of milk and just drank the entire thing. I maybe gave 2 glasses to my uncle.
A full bag of milk?
Yeah, we had bags of milk and cartons of milk. 2 liters.
All right, note to self: they measure milk in bags in Canada. All right. Okay. Not gallons, bro. You don't have gallons.
So 2 liters. Sorry, 2 liters of milk.
Oh fuck! I forgot. Everybody else does not go by the fucking metric system. God,
yeah, you guys are like special. I don't understand why you guys don't do it.
Liters. And then what the fuck is that compared to a gallon?
Yogurt?
2 cups?
Cups? Why don't you do liters? Why? Why don't you guys do that?
I don't know.
It's
man.
A cup.
You drink a pint of ice cream or a gallon of ice cream, bro. Okay, because that shit's giant.
It's a liter, milliliters, centimeters.
No, it's a liter of soda, bro.
I'm gonna slap you.
POV, the Nerd and Weeb podcast turns into just.
I'm gonna freaking style stick my hand through the screen and out your screen and slap the hell out of you. It is liters, not gallons. It is cups,
They have
not
2 liters
quarts.
of milk and we have 2 liters of Coke, same size, just in a bag. But that doesn't make sense. just, just start doing. I'm gonna start doing curls with gallons of milk for the
And
podcast,
pop,
bro.
not soda.
Soda, bro. It's soda.
Pop. It's pop.
I actually don't call it. Well, I mean, I do call it soda. I do call it soda. But the only soda I drink is Pepsi, so I really just call it Pepsi, much like everybody else calls it Coke.
Coca-Cola is the best.
But this question comes in from Dex, and he
Okay.
says that if we had one game to play for the rest of our life,
Spider-Man.
like no change in all, you can take breaks and stuff, but you can only play that game forever, what would it be? And you said
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I'm literally working on the DLC so I can fully 100% it, because I've already 100% the story for the 4th time, and now I'm working on the DLC. So yeah, Spider-Man.
That's so hard for me, bro, because like I said, I have ADHD, so I get hyper fixated on one game for a very long time, and then I switch up, and then my friends don't hear from me for that other game for a very long time, and then I come
Yep.
back to that game, and my friends are like, "Holy shit, you're back!" And I'm like, "Yeah, probably for like a couple weeks." So
Like, I don't know, battle royales, like, they're fun and all, but it'll piss me off, and then I'll get off. And if that's the only game I could ever play, I would never play it. Because I get so pissed off, and, like, I play it only in intervals, whereas Spider-Man, I can throw on some music, and I'll literally just swing around. I won't even solve crimes, I'll just swing and listen to music. It's such a vibe, and it's
Apex,
relaxing. Wow.
it's got to be Apex for me. Just to see that reaction. You
That
love to
was
see it.
interesting.
He goes, "Wow." Yeah, no, I'm not even. I mean, granted, this is thinking about like a perfect Apex. You know what I mean? An Apex that is
Just
not
as it is,
in its current
as it is.
state.
I feel like it should be as it is.
If it is as it is, then I'll probably still be okay with that. I haven't even really been
You
playing too
crazy
many
bastard.
games. Any games that I have been playing have been with the homies, though. You know what I mean? So, like, thinking of
Yeah.
a game that I've have to play forever. My homies would have to play with me forever too. So, like,
Sorry, Dex and Sandwich.
yeah,
Stuck with
exactly,
them.
exactly. 6 Days in Fallujah is cool, but they don't have too much content.
I feel like once they release their storyline, like their campaign, because they are doing it, it's there. It's just locked.
They have a plan. Yeah, they have a
Yeah.
roadmap, and I'm super excited to see what comes next. If you have not
Also,
played it yet, definitely check it out. It's available for like I think $40 on Steam USD.
right now it's only on Steam, but eventually it's planning to be released on consoles.
And I believe on Epic, because it is an
On
Unreal
Epic as
Engine
well?
game.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you might be able to grab it on Epic Games. You should be able to grab it on Epic Games. Now that I think about it, it's an Unreal Engine game, so it's kind of wild to me that it would be released on Steam and not Unreal Engine. Or, sorry, not on Epic Games. So if you check Epic Games, it should be there. It's called 6 Days in Fallujah. It's the most realistic game on the market, in my opinion, right now.
And things go pew pew.
And your voice goes, ah.
That's yeah.
Anyway, anyway, what is our preference of gaming console? What is our preference of gaming console?
PS5.
Your PS5. See, I haven't played PS5. I haven't really even had like hands-on with it. I bought a PS5 controller to play my playthroughs on the PC with it, and I do like the controller feel, the haptic feedback, and all that. So I can only imagine how it would feel with its full support from the PlayStation 5
And the adaptive
itself.
triggers.
Right, yeah, exactly. Well, and that it comes with certain games I've heard too. So with like games with Star Wars Jedi Survivor and Apex would be differed.
Yeah.
So that
most
would be
mainstream
interesting
games.
It does still feel good on the PC. The haptic vibrations and everything still work. So I honestly would have to see a full experience from a PS5 to get my full opinion on that, I guess. Right now,
fair.
it's all PC though. I have a PlayStation 4 Pro, and I touched it for the first time in like a month or two today. So
I think
PC.
for me, one thing I've definitely noticed because I now have my dad's Xbox One X before they went to the Series X. So it's a last gen console. I went from playing the PS5 and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go launch up a game on the Xbox. I forgot how slow games launched up back then, and felt very spoiled with the fact that I had the PS5. Because holy shit, it took so long to load up a game. Whereas, like, I'd load up Final Fantasy 16, I'd go on the home screen, press Final Fantasy 16. Within about 3 seconds, I'm in the main menu. Click continue, and about like 30 seconds, you're in the game.
For me,
And
it's
I'm
my
just like,
audio
whoa.
issues that have prevented me from playing my PlayStation 4. Um, to even so, before I got this new headset, I had a PlayStation. I think it was still for the PlayStation 5, but it was also compatible with the PS4 because it had an auxiliary
I remember
port.
you that you had that.
Hmm.
It was the
It's
wireless Pulse 3D
it's yeah, it's a
ones.
Pulse 3D, yeah, and it's the same exact fucking headset, except this one has haptic feedback and fucking titanium drivers for those crazy sounds, and of course LEDs on the side because Razer.
Yeah, I wish my Corsair had LEDs. It does not. Like
Oh,
it's
but don't
still very
you?
comfy, but mine is also way cheaper than yours. I don't know how, but yeah.
I was just mentioning to Samich, I think it was literally this morning. I was playing with my. Let me grab them real quick because this is the only way I could play on a PlayStation and have audio while I have it set up the way it did,
Oh,
the way it is.
because yours says wow. Let's just slur my words again.
Because my
This is
other
my
headset is pretty
USB.
messed up. It's pretty broken. That's why I got this new one.
Hmm.
But this one doesn't have a
Auxiliary.
auxiliary, right. It doesn't work for audio when I plug it into a PS4 controller, unfortunately. So the only way I could get audio is if I open up OBS and stream my capture card through OBS, which is stupid as fuck. To even have OBS running in the background to hear PlayStation audio is whack as fuck. I'm gonna try and configure that in some other way soon. Um, but yeah, that's literally the only reason that I don't play my PlayStation, and the reason I spent so much money on this headset though, because I know I'm getting sidetracked here, but a lot of pro players, right? They complain about audio in a game, or one of their number one excuses to being shot is they heard no footsteps, but then they're playing on a fucking pair of these, or even an Apple
Yeah,
product, which Apple does have some pretty good quality sound, but
they're not built for that.
right. I paid $200 compared to your like what 60 fucking $20 little plug-in earphones, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Let's move on to our next question.
Yes, sir.
Not episode 5. Question 5. What is your earliest video game memory?
Woo-wee.
So I'm assuming that's like older, like in terms of like what's like the oldest one. I would say for me, it would be playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas at my uncle's place. And actually, no. Okay, so that's one of them, but at my uncle's place and getting into the airport because that's all I could do. I couldn't play the story mode. And I would fly all the airplanes and just go crazy with them. And before that one, it was playing Gran Turismo with my dad. Gran Turismo 1 on the PlayStation 1.
That's pretty sick. For me, it had to be between playing Centipede on the PlayStation 1 or the Atari
Human
Centipede.
Centipede?
No, that's disgusting. Wow. No, Centipede was goated, bro. Centipede was awesome for the PlayStation because they
Never
ported it
played
from
it.
the.
I know. And enter hate.
Fuck is it? Oh no, I can't access it. Hold on, I'm pulling something out for you.
What are you doing? either going to be an angry response or a neutral response.
It's here. It's here somewhere.
It's intense.
Trust it
This
is.
this build up is very intense right now.
Trust it's here somewhere, Baz. Oh my God, where
Start
is
playing
it?
Jeopardy music. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Bruh. All right, you're lucky. You're lucky today. I can't find it.
What were you looking for?
It's the original copy of Centipede because I still have it in my drawer here somewhere. All my other retro PlayStation 2 games like SOCOM.
Oh, I remember SOCOM.
And I'm sure you remember this. That doesn't even,
of course.
That doesn't even need a name.
What is the price tag on it?
$5.99. Oh, sorry, $11.75.
$11.75. Dude, if you were to trade that in at like Microplay down in Ontario, you'd probably get like $50 for that.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I remember going in the store and it was like $80 or something, and like one other one that was in pristine condition was like I think $100.
Bro,
like its value for that game is insane.
And sell my shit. I have a lot of retro. Bro, I fucking still have a retro PS2 and 3, I think, somewhere in my closet.
See, I want to get a PS3, but it pisses me off because you have to go through so many settings to get the HDCP off if you ever want to stream it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and yeah, IMO is just not worth it. A lot of the games that were prominent on the PS3 you could play on the PS4 or have been remastered.
Yeah.
Or that you could even just access through PlayStation Plus. So that's pretty cool. If you don't know, definitely do it. Definitely go on to PlayStation Plus.
How did you first get into gaming, and what game has changed your life the most?
So this kind of goes in with my first gaming memory. I was playing Spyro. Spyro was the shit, and the colors within Spyro, like even on the PlayStation 1, were fire. And I feel like the challenges that it presented me, like gaming in general, right? It's I wouldn't say addicting, but I do like challenging myself. I don't know why. I am constantly challenged with weird things, you know what I mean? Not just in life, but then like gaming, and I always get myself into weird predicaments, you know what I mean? And then I have to get myself out of those predicaments. So I feel like that's why I like gaming so much, is that the problem solving within it. It's obviously, like anybody will say it's escape from the reality. That's true for me. I don't. Life is weird. Games make it okay.
Yeah. For me, I would say probably what got me into gaming is Crash Bandicoot. The first Crash Bandicoot, I remember playing that.
It's either Spyro or Crash, my man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's either Spyro or Crash.
I never
played Crash on the original PlayStation, but Spyro is my shit.
Yeah. With my earliest memory, it being Gran Turismo, that was my earliest memory, but Crash Bandicoot was what really got me into it. I thought it was good. Same thing with the colors. It was very colorful. It was funny with the mask. When you get the mask, and it's like, ooga booga.
Yep.
And it was just, it was fun. It was a fun game, and I feel like that's what hooked me. Was just how much playing video games made me happy. And like what you said, it's an escape from reality. Like, as a kid, it brought enjoyment, but as I started to get older, it gave me a safe space. So like if I'm having a really bad day, video games are there for me. I can go and play my video games and I feel like calm. And some people will say, oh, but when you're playing Call of Duty, you're getting mad and you're raging. I'm like, yeah, but that's letting me that's letting me express my frustration and my general frustration in a game, and I'm still enjoying the game, but I'm able to let it out. and
Yeah.
it's a different kind of feeling. Like you're not feeling angry with the with everything else. You're just feeling angry with the game, and that game is helping you.
Right.
And that's also why I loved why I would say Spider-Man would be the one game that I'd play if I could only play one game, is because swinging around, that brings me peace. I can throw on my music and I could literally just swing around the city. Like, yeah, there was one time my head was just in a really bad like moment, and I felt very just miserable. And I threw on music, started swinging around, and just felt calm. And I feel like that would be what changes me. Like, just there isn't a specific game that has changed my life the most. It's been every game.
Hell yeah, that's a good answer.
Thank you.
I can agree with that. Um, there's not. I get pretty frustrated myself with Apex and with any game. You know, with this PC being the way it is right now, I'm very upset that I can't finish my YouTube series in the way that I wanted it to. Yeah, if you if you watched the last episode of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, if you didn't, I don't fucking blame you because within the first 5 minutes, it stutters.
Oh,
That's
really?
it's not the video. The video plays fine. It's literally my CPU.
Just
What is
took
it
a
called?
big dump.
My CPU throttleage that
Ooh.
happens, right? And it happens multiple times throughout the video. I even apologize for it in the video, and it's like
Hmm.
it's shitty, bro. I can't record anything in a very cleanly manner, but I'll still try to play. I'll still try to play on this fucking on a fucking PC because games are, my solace. They're my peace.
Yeah. Do you have another question? I've got two left on my side.
I do. Why are you such a nerd?
That's a very aggressive way to say it. Thank you very much.
Pretty sure
The
that's the way they
look.
worded it. Yeah.
All right. I am such a nerd because Spider-Man. I'm actually
Can't have
wearing
every
his
answer
shirt.
be Spider-Man, Baz. Come on.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I like even yesterday I saw some TikTok videos, and like I think like Spider-Man is just part of me in a way. Not well, literally, but Spider-Man just as a character is so relatable in terms of being a thing. And as a kid, I'd look up to Spider-Man, and then as I got older, you kind of start looking up at look to Peter Parker and how much of a like real life challenges he has, and then how he's able to overcome them. And it's just for me, comic books have just been so fascinating. The artwork, everything about them is just to not appreciate it. It's weird for me, and so that's why I think I am such a nerd. And Spider-Man is my all-time favorite creation of anything. I would say, like video game character, movie character, comic book character, anything. He's always been my kind of like go-to, and I kind of like more so realized that with this new Spider-Man movie that came out, and also No Way Home, the level of excitement that I would get seeing those movies, uh, I could never really explain that type of excitement. Like it was such a nice core excitement. You always feel like you're a kid again when you have that kind of level of excitement, and it's nice. And I think being a nerd is allowing me to be able to access all that. And yeah, there's other things I like besides Spider-Man: video games, movies, comic books, manga, anime. Um, it's a whole other world. And so, like when I talk to some of my friends that don't play video games, or they don't like comic books, it's very strange because I'm like, you're missing out on so many like amazing stories and amazing things. No spoilers. I didn't see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Yeah, no worries. No spoil. I'm not saying any spoilers. I'm just saying like my reactions pretty much on like just these Spider-Man in general. But yeah, for somebody that doesn't like comic books or being a nerd, it's very weird, to be honest. In my opinion, it's weird because like just how much they're missing out in everything.
Yeah, I can agree with you there. I could say pretty much the same thing, that it's freeing, you know what I mean? That it is expressing yourself, you know what I mean? And everybody should express yourself in whatever you are interested in doing, you know what I mean? Whether it be lifting weights, whether it be if you're a bookworm, you know what I mean? If you like flexing on people with your knowledge, or the fictional stories that you read or write, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I'll just counter it with Star Wars. That's why I'm a
How
nerd.
massive that community is.
Star Wars. How can you? So I'll be real. I'll be real. I've only met a couple of people who didn't like Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've met a few of them.
My ex, in fact, both of
Is
my
that why you
most
broke
recent
up?
exes. No, 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 no. I wish if it was that simple. I wish.
Like, do you like Star Wars? No. Okay, bye.
I wish it was that simple. Unfortunately, it was not though. That is an entirely long story.
That's okay. We don't
Yeah,
need to go into it.
I'm not going to. That's so she didn't like Star Wars though. She was always bashing me and always joked that Star Trek was better or whatever the case may be, right?
And she's still alive?
Well, so the thing is, I coaxed her. I was like, listen, you say that until you fucking watch Star Wars. Because
Right.
she's one of those people who said that they don't like Star Wars. That's because they never watched it in full. They never sat down, watched a movie continuously, and then continued to watch the next movie. Or even just watch the movie and then ask their partner or whoever they're watching it with all these questions. And then see their fucking partner geek out about it like I do. And then so that's how she got interested in it, right? So we started, I think, on Phantom Menace, and she fell in love with Jar Jar Binks. And
Ooh,
how fucking goofy, right? Red flag right there.
that was a big red flag.
My mom, if she's watching this, is going to hop in chat quick as fuck. I'm just letting you guys know that right now. Duck and cover. Okay. I'm sorry. That has to be said. He's dumb. He's goofy as fuck. Yeah, I don't hate him, but there is a reason why
He's
a
an
lot of
interesting
community
character,
does hate him.
but like he's a lot.
He's a secret Sith Lord. He's the reason why the Republic dies. Anyway.
I actually had my girlfriend watch Star Wars, all of it, because I was like, Episode 9's coming out, I want to see it, and she's like, I haven't seen any of the Star Wars. I'm like, all right, we're watching all of it, and we're doing it the right way. We're watching 4, 5, 6, 1, 2,
I was
3.
about to ask. So I tried that. She said that's that she had tried watching A New Hope, and that's the reason why she can't get into it. You know what I mean? And so I tried the approach of watching it in chronological order. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. And that was when Disney Plus had come out, thankfully. So like Rogue One,
I just watched
everything
it all
was all
there.
on there. And she hated Rogue One. And I loved it. I loved Rogue One. It was my favorite movie ever. And I think it's possibly because she hated it so much. That she would it was kind of it was an emotional story, obviously. So she cried at the end of it. I'm not gonna lie, I did cry when I watched Rogue One for the first time. Um and and I was like, so what did you think? She was like, that was the stupidest fucking movie ever. And I was like, man, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, my girlfriend cried at Revenge of the Sith, which is when I cried too. I cried at that movie every time. I feel sad about it. The Order 66, man, that scene just hits so hard, and the music, like, you really feel it.
John Williams is a fucking mastermind.
He's a legend. Like, an absolute legend of a man.
Well, let's get to your last couple of questions of the podcast here.
You or me?
You, I don't have any
Oh.
more.
Okay, so the last two questions. What franchise do you see never dying?
We're literally just talking about it.
Star Wars.
I see Star Wars not dying.
I see Star Wars, and I also see Marvel, like Spider-Man.
That can, yeah, no, I could definitely see that because the comics have been around forever. You know what I mean? I'd say these franchises have been around the same time. The Marvel comics came around, I think what is it, like the 50s or 60s? Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure.
Oh, if we're
Um,
diving like deep down into like the really classic, like old
yeah,
stuff,
like the
like
original Marvel comics,
Lou
man.
Ferrigno Hulk and all that. That one Hulk that was after Lou Ferrigno. Yeah, probably around then.
Yeah. So, and
Um,
Star Wars came out in the 70s. So,
yeah,
then they're still around today. They're still making fucking millions and billions of dollars. So,
I would also say even just check to say hi, have fun, guys. All right, thank you, Miles. Thank you for checking in.
thank you, Miles. See you next time, my man, if you come around.
Yes, sir. I would also say Batman. I wouldn't say DC entirely, but I feel like so. My argument is Batman and Spider Man will never die in terms of franchises because they have those two. I don't care what people say. Iron Man is not the face of Marvel or Captain America. It's Spider Man. Just like Batman is the face of DC. Those two heroes have the biggest rogues library of villains out of any character in their respected comics
Here's the
companies.
thing, though. I'm pretty sure Spider-Man, like Marvel, was already a thing before Spider-Man was. Stan Lee, it wasn't even a. Spider-Man almost wasn't a thing. He when
Oh, it's Stanley
Stanley,
pushed for it.
I was about to say when Stanley pushed for it or pitched the idea to his editor, he said that's the stupidest thing ever. This Spider-Man or Spider
Yeah,
Boy, whatever.
everyone's afraid of spiders. Why would we put a hero for a spider?
So he put it. I think he's put Spider-Man as like in a comedy, or like not a comedy skit, but like a as a cover or in a mini comic within the comic, something like that. And that's how Spider-Man came out.
Right. Like he had a rough start in the very beginning, but if you look at how everything is, Spider-Man is like he's the one hero you can constantly keep rebooting. Not even because of multiple universes of Spider-Man. It's just the fact that he has so many villains. You could make a movie and have a different villain every single movie. He has so many villains that you could do, just like Batman does. And then there's ones like different groups of villains and together. And it's just there's not a lot for Iron Man. For Iron Man, you have Ironmonger, Whiplash, Crimson Dynamo. Probably missing a couple other ones. And then Captain America, you have Red Skull, Baron Zemo, Winter Soldier at one point, and U.S. Agent. I can't remember anyone else really. Like, is there any superhero really that you can name more than 5 villains for, other than Spider-Man and Batman? At the top of your head right now.
Wait, what was the question? Sorry, I was reading more about Marvel and what the first
Oh,
comic
okay.
was.
I was saying, can you name 5 villains
Hey,
from
Romeo, thank you for the hyping.
any hero, but it needs to be from like that hero's only villain? Can you name other than Spider-Man and Batman? Can you name 5 villains of that character?
Of Batman?
No. So,
Oh,
because
just
like
5 villains in general?
that would be associated to one hero's villains library. So,
Oh,
like for example, well, because Spider-Man and Batman, you can name 5 villains right at the top of your head.
sure. It's
But like, if you were to
Darth
go like,
Sidious.
I'm saying Marvel or DC,
Yeah, Darth Sidious.
you suck. you suck.
Man, you're talking to the wrong guy about like I'm a nerd, you know what I mean? But I don't know too much about comics or like the whole Marvel
Right.
universe, you know what I mean? I have a poster up here that I could probably reference. Can't fucking name them though.
You're a phony.
I'm not a phony. That's my brother's poster, bud. I have not purchased. I will raise my right. I have not purchased anything out of Marvel's fucking copyright for my own goddamn use.
That's okay.
The only thing I had purchased for Marvel, from Marvel, or for Marvel purposes, was ironically for my ex-girlfriend, who I had gotten into Star Wars, and she was more into Marvel. I got her the War Machine helmet from GameStop. So
Ooh,
rip to that. Wish I had it hanging up here, but
ooh.
I also pre-ordered the Infinity Gauntlet, but then we broke up, and I was like, nah, fuck that. I ain't buying it. I'm not spending $130 on something I've seen once.
So
I
I
don't
have one
have
other.
water or anything around here for hydrate, so I'm sorry about that. Let me grab
I
it
will
real quick.
hydrate for you.
Hydrate for me. I'm gonna grab a yogurt smoothie real quick before we end it out here.
I have two more questions. Dana posted up another question.
Gotcha.
I could hear that liquid. This is not an ASMR podcast, sir.
It is. Alala?
Um,
You don't know what Alala is, Romeo? Bro, yo. Let me put you on, bro.
la la.
5 grams protein, fucking antibiotics, strawberry flavored. I meant to get strawberry banana. That's strawberry. Fuck, that's okay.
Oof.
Strawberry's still good.
So Dana has a question saying, "What is your favorite horror game?" For me, I'd have to say Dead Space remake, absolutely phenomenal. Um,
No,
my
what the fuck? You
favorite
didn't have
horror
anything to
game.
hydrate. Oh, yeah, no, I never do. I'm sorry.
I wonder my favorite horror game. Um, I wouldn't even classify Resident Evil as a horror, to be honest. It's more of
No?
like just a I find it very thrilling.
Oh,
It's
it
not
is a
that
thriller
scary.
for sure.
I would say Dead Space. I think Dead Space is a good horror game. Um, there is another horror game that's at the top of my mind, but I cannot think of it for some reason. Uh, Layers of Fear is also really good. It's a pretty scary game. Um, yeah. Do you have a favorite horror game?
I do. It's actually called
Fun.
I trolled
What happened there?
No, I meant to do that.
Okay,
Yeah. It's because I don't have
a favorite horror game.
yeah, no, I don't like scary games.
That's fair. All right. So our next question
I will
is
say I will say this just to kind of add on to that question though. Not to be lame.
very lame.
Out of all of the scary games that I have played, I will say that Phasmophobia is probably one of them.
That's a good scary game.
Yeah. I do like that one. It's because I've always my mom is heavily into Turek. Oh my god, Turek is fucking that's terrifying. That is not allowed, Romeo. um there's not a lot of games about
Turok is a dinosaur game.
yeah, just still fucking terrifying. What are you talking about?
It's not that terrifying. It's a third person. It's a first-person shooter where you shoot dinosaurs.
I'm sorry. I wasn't aware that you're allowed to tell me what's scary to me or not.
Yeah, I am.
No, the fuck you're not. Bro, I could be playing Red Dead Redemption and get terrified because I'm walking in the woods at night. Okay, nothing will happen, but I'm just fucking scared. Okay, that's what kind of person I am. Okay, I'm just timid. All right, timid Donnie over here. All right.
This falls back to him being a Taurus, emotional.
Dinos. I can't. Yes, I'm not a Taurus. I'm a Libra. What the
Libra.
fuck?
Sorry, Libra.
What the fuck? Get out of here! I'm gonna leave for real now. All right.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, I don't like scary games, but Phasmophobia would probably be one because of the whole paranormal investigator type.
Yeah,
aspect.
ghosts. I don't fuck with, but those shit's scary.
They're just people.
And you may not have an answer for this next question. If you could be in any anime universe, which one would you go to?
Go ahead.
I would have to say, let's look at my wallet. Let's see what we got. All of my manga right now have fucked up universes, so I'm gonna have to say My Hero Academia. At least I have like a certain percentage of getting powers myself. To go into an anime universe, you have to be thinking about like, all right, what kind of world-ending shit is happening?
Poppy Romeo's got
Because
the
like
right
you go
idea.
into Dragon Ball Z, like you go to Dragon Ball Z, and you're gonna be like, all right, cool. Well, you got Goku, who's probably gonna risk the lives of your universe because he wants to fight somebody. Naruto, you've got aliens that are trying to pretty much kill everybody in the very end. And you got Attack on Titan. You got big giant people trying to eat people. Like, no, thank you. So I'm gonna have to go with My Hero Academia, where everyone has superpowers basically on the world.
I'm gonna be lame, or well, not lame. I'm gonna be
You're
high
gonna say Star Wars
IQ.
Visions, aren't you?
I'm gonna be high IQ and say Star Wars Visions, like Pappy Romeo over here. That's that is the ultimate
It's
way.
like cop out.
Where fuck you. It counts. It qualifies. It's
I hope
not,
you get into like the Clay universe, like the Clay characters.
They're made. I'm fine with that as long as I still get a lightsaber or something, man. I don't even care if I'm a galactic civilian at that point, man. I'm still in the Star Wars universe.
True.
So that's where I would
fly
put
spaceships and stuff. That would be pretty cool. But I would prefer superpowers.
You know what? I'm just a simple man trying to make my way through the universe. And
Easy there.
Through the galaxy.
Through the galaxy. All right. Is there any more questions, or have we reached our final thing?
Yeah. Are you done yet?
Listen, bitch. All right. Ooh, Dana says One Punch Man.
One Punch Man. Oh fuck. That's pretty.
Yeah, he one punches people.
I couldn't have guessed that. I thought it took two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyway.
So is that the end of our podcast episode 10, 2-month anniversary?
I believe so.
So
yeah,
I want to thank everybody for joining us on this wonderful stream, our 10th episode, our 2-month anniversary of the podcast.
Happy anniversary, boo!
Happy anniversary! And I hope you all have a wonderful day. We will see you next week. I'm on my day shift, so our podcast will have to happen later in the evening. Me and Don will discuss it. Most likely it will be like before, but we'll figure it out.
We'll also discuss the next week's topic because we never think ahead.
That's true. We keep it really fresh. So if anyone has any anything that you want us to talk about, you let us know in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe on this video. Drop a follow on Don on Twitch and YouTube. Links will be on the description as well. And we will see you on the next episode of the podcast.
See you later, you fucking nerds.
See you later.